Enumeration option is set to off.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Hoosiers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ivy. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So Penn State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Allard. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. And the Hoosiers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got it! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll go to the toss. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Pulls it in, it's Pena. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the 1st down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the wide receiver screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. The Hoosiers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining 1st. Both offenses doing damage. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Pena. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They want to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. On target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Throwing right. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Back to pass, it's Aller. He makes a grab. They go up top to get him down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a grab down the left side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Got it in the middle, it's Saunders. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Quick completion on the out route. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Allard. With the catch, it's Hudson. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Pena.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Nittany Lions are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. They needed inches and got a lot more than that. They're set up with a 1st and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play calls and everyone on the same page here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Allard. It's complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, big-time players make big plays in big games. And on that 4th down, final play of the 1st half, what an unbelievable job making the grab and taking it in for the touchdown. That was huge for the offense, giving them the lead. You just can't do it any better than that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have. This just steamrolling the defense. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aller. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pena. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Flips it out on the screen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Indiana, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the noise pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. Plucks it out of the air. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Shotgun snap on third down. And down he goes back at the 3. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Allard. They're working that left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. In the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Going up top again. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
And they fail to hook up on third down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To throw, it's Allard. It's on target and complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That's caught. It's Smith. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Get it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Penn State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And he knocked that one right down the middle.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They go to the ground. Running to Green. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
A At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Aller. This one's complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Looking to get it in. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll throw it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Flips it out in the flat. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session, because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack.
Get set, get set.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. This play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team.